talk about Michael Jackson, it's just not about his music or artwork, but it's also about donation and charities. He supported a lot of charities across the world. He donated millions to support children, hospitals, and those who are in need. We've seen a lot of videos of his going and meeting children and giving them gifts. That shows how kind man he is. And on top of that, he didn't forget all of this in his peak of his career. He didn't forget all of this after getting a lot of stardom. So that shows how kind he is, and he used to spread love through his music also. For example, Heal the World is one music which really took my heart, and he gave the world love and magic on the stage and humanity and kindness off the stage.
Yes. So his songs had really strong messages, and he wanted everyone to know that kindness and change is the best thing in this entire world. And he wanted to make the world better, not by just entertaining people. Like, for example, his songs Man in the Mirror conveys the message that the change starts with you, and Heal the World, a legendary song where he conveys that you should always care for people and the planet. And he emotionally connected with people, which is why the new generation still feel relatable to him and still listen to him. So this was like, his magic, his power, the little, you know, pinch of magic he used to put in his songs, which literally has impacted lots of people.
The beginning of Michael Jackson, he was a star since childhood. He was born on August 29, 1958 in a place called Gray, Indiana. He started performing since the age of 5 in his family band, and by the age of 8 and 9, he played as a lead singer in the Jackson 5 group. Of course, everyone knows Jackson 5 group, one of the most popular groups, which included Jackie Jackson, Tito Jackson, Marlon Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, and Michael Jackson, the youngest Jackson. Just imagine a primary school kid performing in front of 1,000 people at a really young age. That needs a lot of courage. And yeah, like from the small homes of Grey Indiana to the biggest stage of the world today, it's a long journey, very inspirational, and all the childhood trauma he's been through, but still he believed in himself and he stood. That is really inspirational for the generation today.
Yes, so as you told, he started performing very young in the Jackson 5. He also went through a lot of trauma at this age. There was a lot of strict parenting, and his father would usually bully him for his nose and used to abuse him. He went through a lot, and the fact that he was a really small kid and the whole world, thousands of people looking at him, and obviously some people would judge him, some people would hate him, but despite all of that trauma, all of that hate that he bared on his shoulder, which was of course really heavy, he still got really successful, believed in kindness, and just flew to the king of pop.
Why Michael Jackson still matters today. He created a standard that no one can reach. It wasn't hype or something, but he deserved every bit of it. It wasn't just normal success or something, but it was a whole new level. He didn't just create music randomly, but he created history, to be honest. He wrote his name in bold letters in history. He wrote songs like Heal the World, They Don't Really Care About Us, which will forever be remembered in history. And even till date, his music feels so fresh, so new, so unique, and so modernized. So you can see how dedicated he was. And at the same time, he's master of perfection. As we know, he trains a lot, he's dedicated to his work. And he had a very tough life. He didn't have a very simple life, to be honest. But despite all that, the way he stood, the way he believed himself is very inspiring. And yeah, I think whatever he's been through, whatever he's gone through, end of the day, he made his name in the history and he'll be remembered forever and ever.
Yes. So his songs had really strong messages, and he wanted everyone to know that kindness and change is the best thing in this entire world. And he wanted to make the world better not by just entertaining people. Like, for example, his songs Man in the Mirror conveys the message that the change starts with you, and Heal the World, a legendary song where he conveys that you should always care for people and the planet. And he emotionally connected with people, which is why the new generation still feel relatable to him and still listen to him. So this was like, his magic, his power, the little, pinch of magic he used to put in his songs, which literally has impacted
Totally,
lots of
totally.
people.